Welcome back, guys. Another day, another live footage video of Edison gameplay. We have Danny on the left side playing his Synchro Cat deck and Philip on the right side playing his pure Lightsworn deck. And Danny is starting a bit slow, setting one card, which as Philip is starting with charge into recharge, even milling a wolf, and then using Lumina in his main phase 2 to summon back the Garroth and milling another 5 cards in the end phase and even drawing one card, which is a very fast and aggressive start from Philip here. Danny is following up with Rescue Cat into Arabellum plus Raikou. Here he will synchro summon for level 5 into Cataster, which is a very good counter against Lightsworn, because now he doesn't have to worry about Honest. He's following up with Upstart Goblin. I think he didn't want to draw into any Rescue Cat targets, so he did sequence it in this way, and now he's even following up with Pot of Avarice. If you take a look at Danny's hand in a second, you will see it is very much filled with just monsters and spells, so I guess he wants to look for some defensive cards, maybe some traps, or even good flip effect monsters he could set. Now he's choosing to go into the battle phase and attacking over the Lumina, which does make sense. Philip has yet another recharge and mills one more wolf. It's his lucky day, I guess. And his hand still stacked, but he just sets a Raikou and passes back to Danny, which is now thinking about what his play will be. His hand still very slow, but Cataster being a good defensive tool at the moment. So he chose to attack the set monster, which was of course the Raikou. Raikou triggers, milling 3 cards, Garroth triggering, also milling another 2 and giving Philip another draw, which is very strong for him. I don't know why he specifically attacked the set monster, but I guess he had his reasons and thought about it. Both players here are very strong players. They have multiple tops in bigger events, so I don't know what they are thinking most of the time, but they always have a reasoning for why they play the way they do. And now Philip is just running over the set Gravekeeper Spy and doing some direct damage with his monsters in the end phase, milling again 4 cards and even drawing 2 with the Garroth. And in the end phase he had to discard 1, but it was a Necro Gardener, so for Philip a very good discard. He has only 3 cards in deck, so this should be the best win condition for Danny in this moment. He tried to use the brain control, but I guess he forgot that Arcus is protecting Philip's monsters from being targeted. And now with only 1 set card, he's activating his Cold Wave, which will be answered by the set Threatening Roar of Philip to protect his board. And Danny passes without setting anything because he has Gors in hand. Philip summoning JD, the boss monster of the deck. He decides to attack first with the wolf, bringing Danny down to 2,850 life points. And now he's using his 2 Honests and destroying both the Gors and the token, and then swinging for game with his remaining monsters. So this was game 1. It was a bit too quick from Philip, so Danny couldn't match the tempo and just was aggroed out of the game. And now game 2, he again starts with a monster set. This is typically the game plan of the Synchro Cat deck, You start with set cards, so your opponent does not have any information and has to guess what cards you set. But Philip here, again, starting with the charge, milling a wolf and searching for a name. He searched for the Gareth and attacked over the spy. Also he used his gold sark for JD, which he will get in 2 rounds. Philip setting 1 card and passing back to Danny. Still 4 cards in hand. Danny draws Soul Release, a very strong card against Lightsworn. You can banish all the names from the graveyard, so JD will not be able to get summoned. He sets 1 spell trap, which get destroyed by Lila, Wolf attacking over the remaining spy, and in the end phase he mills 1 more Wolf. Lightsworn is just casino deck. You either hit your targets or you draw them. Danny now using his set Hamster to summon Raikou face down. Thinking if he wants to do something else, but he chooses just to attack with the Hamster over the Lila and passing without setting anything. In Philip's hand he now has the JD, also the Lumina and some more names, and the Heavy Storm, which is also a very strong tool against the cat deck. He chooses to summon Lumina, use the effect, discard the Gareth and summon it right back. Now he attacks with the Gareth over the Hamster, doing some damage, and with the Lumina into the Raikou, which you know of. And now Danny has to think about whether to pop the Wolf or the set card, and he chose to save himself from some damage. In the end phase Philip mills. It looks like a Plague Spreader hit the grave. But now Danny using his Soul Release, banishing 4 names plus the Plague Spreader from Philip's graveyard, which should set him back from some of his tempo. Now very strong, he is following it up with Pot of Avarice. I believe he should have done it in the other way, to use Pot of Avarice first, so he knows his draws. But I guess it's fine either way. He gets much advantage from this play. Drawing now 2 cards extra for his hand. It's a Kaiko and a Judgment. Now thinking what the play is, he decided to just normal summon the Descendant, which you typically don't want to see in your hand. Also setting 2 cards face down, but Philip does have the Heavy Storm, clearing all the back row. No response from Danny. Philip clearing his own Torrential, summoning Jane and attacking, bringing Danny down to just 600 life points. In the end phase, milling 4 cards, drawing again with Gareth, but now Danny has the play. He summons his Monk, discards a spell for his Rescue Cat, and now summoning 2 beasts up to level 3 from his deck. He chose now to summon 1 Arabellum and 1 Raikou, because now he has access to level 9, and he does Synchro Summon for Mistworm, bouncing all 3 monsters of Philip so that they don't hit the grave, but still he has 4 names and double JD in the hand, and that's the game. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to see more of this content. If you have some feedback or questions, you can also leave a comment. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, bye bye.